Is it live or is it Memorex? Alright, so in the last stream we did manage to craft some new gear. Let's take a look at our quest log. Missing diplomat. I wonder if I can do the missing diplomat at 33. I probably could. There haven't been as many death clips, really. Very few. Either people aren't dying as much or they just are giving up. All the people that keep dying are giving up. I know Kargoz has started leveling a druid. And I also know that there is one person who's completed the challenge, a priest who is level 60. And I guess her VODs are being verified. I thought you were supposed to post here. Yeah, here it is. This is the person. Says I'm currently in the process of uploading my VODs to Twitch, whatever that is. So this is the priest that went all the way to 60. Wow. She's like uploading them. Yeah, I don't know. This bit shoot, whatever. Weird. Mine's gonna be a little easier. I mean, mine's just gonna be like to verify mine. As long as I make it to 60, you're just gonna basically go to my channel, go to playlists, click the playlist, and you should see basically all of my videos here. Right now I have 35, and I'm level 33, so I anticipate we're gonna have like at least 35 more. I know when I did my protection paladin on private servers, I think I had like 76 videos before I hit 60. I hurt my arm today. I have a lot of pain in my right elbow. I have tendonitis, and it's from using the computer all day, every day, and it's from playing guitar, and it's from playing tennis when I was younger. And I was just taking some trash out, and I made the mistake of lifting a pretty heavy bag and throwing it with my right arm. And when I whipped it across towards the trash, I just strained my elbow. And it doesn't take much to hurt my tendonitis in my elbow, and that was dumb of me to do that. I shouldn't do that. Now, if I don't play on the computer, if I don't use the computer, like if I take a vacation and don't touch a computer for a couple weeks, probably the best thing in the world for my tendonitis, you know. Ooh, we got some kind of lag spikes going on here. Did you see that? Let me make sure nothing else is running in the background. Well, we've got Razor. OBS is running, which is fine. I don't see anything else running. I've actually got something in the oven that I'm going to eat for dinner. So probably pull that out of the oven in about 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, 33 minutes. I'll take a quick break just to grab that out of the oven. I won't stop playing. It's just like a little, some chicken. Try to eat while I play. If I can. Oh, there's only 7 people ahead of me now. It feels like people keep dropping off the list above me. I don't know if they're dying or what, but I thought there were more. It used to be that I was like in 12th place, and then now I'm only there's only and there were 11 ahead of me. Now there's only 7 ahead of me. So I can only assume that the others have died. Iron April's 2 hours. Last logged in less than an hour. 1 day. 13 days. So it looks like Iron Pie has kind of disappeared. And the Warlock and the Paladin here, they're both trying to get to 60. And then Iron Hunter hasn't been on in 8 days either. So these people have moved on. What's up, Chris? Hey, Chris, was it you that was playing Ascension? I couldn't remember, Chris, if it was you or if it was someone else. I actually started Ascension again, and I like the idea of Ascension WoW, but it's just like kind of daunting when you first go in there, and I got to figure out what the servers, like here, hold on a second. Let's see. Like when I went in, I love whoever the art team is behind Ascension. They are amazing. I mean, the loading screen is the launcher here is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They've got a store, donate news. Really, really nice. They home. Let's see, news. News goes to a web page. We hit play now. Here we can open up the Ascension. Try to. It's trying to launch Ascension. Hold on a second. So you can see here's the Ascension. Let's see if I can. Anyways, the only thing I really wanted to look at here was the server list, because they have different modes, for the Ascension. Oh, wasn't you, Chris? So like, I guess the only realms they have a season 5. Now this is, I believe, the realm where you get every time you level up, it just randomly gives you 3 skills and you have to pick one. And then Laughing Skull, High Risk. I guess this is PvP. This is. So it looks like this no-risk server is the most popular one, but check this out. So I created this new, whatever you want to call them. It's interesting when you play this game, Chris, it's like, so you go in here and you basically pick what abilities you want. So like, let's say you want to be like a Protection Paladin. You go and you pick skills, right? These are you cost 2 of these points, whatever they are, right? And right now, I think I have like, I don't know, like 9 or something. Right now, I have 9. I don't know what each one means, but I've got 9 of these and none of these. And so you go and you pick one of these, but you have to look, because like if you were to say, oh, I want to be like a Protection Warrior, and I want to learn, Shield Bash, right? You just learn it, and now you know it. And then you say, okay, I want to know Shield Bash plus I want to know. I want to know Arcane Missile. No problem. You learn that too. Now you've got Shield Bash and Arcane Missile. You know what I mean? So it's really cool. I like what they're doing. But it's a lot to take in. You kind of have to like figure out how do you want to build your character. So, and there's tons of websites, I think, and forums out there where people are, trying to figure out the best builds for whatever they're trying to do. But I really want to make a Paladin who has the usual Paladin abilities that I want, and plus they have different stuff, like stuff that you don't have. It's based off, I think, the Wrath of the Lich King client. So you have, Paladin abilities that are available all the way through Lich King, I think. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. Where is my mana drink? Shit, I must have left it in the bank. We got everything out of the bank except my drink, it looks like, so we're going to have to buy some. That kind of sucks. Anyways, it's pretty cool. Something I definitely got to play around with. I have a character on there that's like level 20 something, but since it's been so long since I played, I don't want to go back to the level 20 something character. I want to start over again and just kind of start fresh again. But yeah, I'll be able to have a Paladin with taunt, like Shield Bash, you know, block, a shield block that the protection warriors have. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Yeah, it's very different, and I think there's, you know, like I said, there's people out there who have probably like do all their theory craft. It's a theory crafter's dream, because you know, there's so many different things, and of course I think most people end up with like they're trying to balance it. You know, balancing it's obviously really difficult, and almost everybody ends up with like Sinister Strike. Sinister Strike is like their main kind of damage dealing ability when they're leveling, because Sinister Strike is just a pretty hard hitting ability. It hits very hard. But the thing is, if you have Sinister Strike, you're getting combo points, so then it almost makes you, well, now I gotta have Eviscerate or something, so I can actually dump, you know, combo points into something, but you only have so many points. I'm not quite sure how the points work. If there's like any kind of a limit how many points you can get. Anyways, I'm just gonna grind mobs here until my dinner's ready. I recorded a couple videos earlier that I did privately, and I threw them up there. So there's actually a couple of the streams that are up, that I threw up on my channel right now. So I finally went and crafted an Iron Forge, and you can see now that I'm up to 180 blacksmithing, and you can also see that I crafted myself a green iron helm. So blacksmithing is pretty good. I mean, I crafted these gauntlets that I'm wearing. I crafted the green iron leggings, so the leggings I'm wearing I crafted. These I got as a lucky drop off a mob. I crafted these bracers, right? They're not great, but I crafted these. I crafted this chest piece, and I crafted this helm. This helm is fantastic, 11 stamina and 5 strength. So we've got a lot more hit points than we did before. We're up to 1374. We're like well over like 130 hit points more than what I did have. So that's nice. And you can see with this new build that I'm using, it hits pretty hard now. We reset this. Let's reset this real quick. Now with this seal of command. And I also put my last talent point when I hit 33, I put it into conviction. So we're going to push the crit. The next 4 talent points are all going to go into here. Now watch, I'll judge. Pop. Boom. See, you have 344 crit. So the problem is I don't crit very often because my crit's so low, but I did put that talent point into conviction. And I also, when I was farming these Worgen, I got this cloak with agility on it, so I equipped the cloak. That's also, that plus the 1% crits actually pushed my crit about 1.5, 1.6%, which is good. So we're hitting a lot, quite a bit harder now. And this
you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Shadow Weaver is just crushing me. Yeah, some good upgrades, for sure. Now watch again here, we're going to go ahead and judge this guy. So we do 172 there on damage when we crit. Now if I crit off of that, it's going to be well over 300 damage. So once we get 4 more levels and we're like around level 37, we will have, we'll be able to crit, not a lot, but we're still going to crit. We're going to crit a lot more often. I'll be up around almost 10% crit. If we can push my Paladin up near 15% crit, which is going to be tough to do, but if I could maybe find some gear that even has like plus crit, which you will find later on when we're like level 50 maybe. Or if we can look for quest rewards that give us items that have plus crit. There probably aren't too many out there. We don't need copper anymore, but we still need iron ore. We don't have to bother with copper nodes anymore. And we've got about 14.49 gold. I was just sitting to get my food buff. I was kind of waiting until I got to my farm spot to put up my buffs, but yeah. Yeah, my arms were really hurting me. I really messed it up. Like tendonitis or whatever it is. Carpal tunnel, whatever is killing me. I'm killing my right forearm right now. It really hurts. I had a rotten day today. The work I was trying to get done turned out to be a lot more complicated, so I didn't get it finished, which means I'm probably going to work tonight before I go to bed. And then just my arm bothering me, you know? Arm hurts. If I take some Advil. What is this for? How long? 30 minutes? No. I'm not going to use those buffs yet because it's less than 30 minutes for my food to come out of the oven, so I don't want to waste those. There's another crit. So already we're starting to get a few more crits. Like, I wasn't getting hardly any crits before, but my crit right now is sitting at 5.49%. It was like 4.5%, or no less than that. It was like 4% or something until, you know, I put the one talent point of conviction, and we'll start seeing, like, once we get it up to, like I said, once we get up around 10%, we'll start seeing crits fairly frequently. But once you get it up to like 15%, then your crit really starts to shine. You know, then you're like, wow, you're critting pretty often at that point. We don't really even need tin ore at this point. Copper's, I mean, iron's good because we can make pretty good money to even just crafting stuff, you know? I mean, when I craft, even just like the green iron helm I craft, that sells to the vendor for like 30 silver, so not too bad. But it must have came through here very recently. This build can be a little tricky. We can easily get 3 on this build. That's why I kind of... Yeah, we got 3. Okay. We'll see if maybe we can reset one of them. Actually, we've taken that one down pretty fast.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some Advil. I'm in quite a bit of pain right now. So let's see, how are we doing? We still got a little bit of time. If you had like 20% crit, like on this build, you would just absolutely crush people. But getting that kind of crit's going to be difficult. We're going to try though. We're going to see if we can get some more agility based gear, and maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get some. We got lucky with the cloak drop. Funny me thinking about agility. But you don't see me really thinking about stacking agility on a paladin too often, but I think putting some items with stamina agility would be pretty good. Like the cloak I have, what is that, tiger? Monkey, so agility stamina. So monkey's pretty good. Even tiger wouldn't be bad. So far, really, health hasn't been that big. Since I'm not doing AoE, having a massive health pool isn't like as important as it would be like if I was doing like my normal AoE build where I want to push like a ton of health and a ton of mana. This one's all about having good survivability, but still hopefully being able to kill mobs at a fairly quick rate, you know, so that we can level at least a decent pace, but still level without, you know, fear of dying really easily. You know, we don't want to be too squishy. Let's see if we can get a crit here. No crit. Still killing pretty quick. We're up to 43 DPS, so we're 8 DPS over what I was before I switched to Seal Command.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Let's take a look. Who is this? I keep getting these weird comments on my channel from weird people. It's like the same person creating multiple YouTube accounts. So creepy, man. Creepers. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? How's it going, man? Let's see how much damage we get. Judge. Ooh, only 174 damage. Oh, man. If we could just get this crit rate higher, we could really crush these mobs really quickly. Just trying to get to 34, Jonathan. 27 more levels to go. Another night at work. Oh man, I know. I didn't get all my work done today. I'm actually planning on working at some point tonight. I'll maybe doing more work. Not happy about that, by the way, either. It's my own fault. What I did was more work today than I realized. What's up, Johannes? Zacharias. Johann Zacharias. Cool name. Is that like South African? Or is it like Swedish? Not South Africa. Oh, it's German, really? Zacharias, huh? I mean, I can see where Johannes would be German, but not Zacharias, huh? What do I know about names? I apologize. Thesis is going well. Nice. That's right. And you're working on your thesis. That's good. Kind of to pull that one group because I'm definitely gonna get all three if I pull that group. I think at the rate I'm going, it takes me like about 3.5 hours. Like if I just sit here and kill these monsters, it would take me like another 3 hours probably to get to the next level. So it's not exactly fast leveling, but you do get a lot of loot and stuff. Yeah, it's good that your thesis is going well, Johannes. That's always good. It's been a long time since I had to write a thesis. Actually, I don't think I've ever had to write a thesis. Like, I got a degree in computer science, so I just had to do... I didn't really have to do, like, a thesis. Just more of, like, complete all my classwork. See how much time we have on my dinner. My dinner probably is going to come out of the oven in about 6 minutes. 6 to 10 minutes. I studied computer science. I got my degree in computer science, so pretty much focusing on, software development. And that's what I do. That's what I do for a living. I'm a software developer. I write code all day long, every day. So our build's interesting. I mean, I don't know if you guys all got a chance to see the build we went with. But I respect into kind of a retribution protection hybrid. But I'm not using a two-hander too much. In fact, it's kind of interesting because the judgment of command, seal command, does not seem to scale with your weapon, which is interesting. Like a two-handed weapon doesn't make my judgment really do more damage. So we're using our just one-hand weapon and shield, sword and board primarily. Like here, if I stun this guy and swap to my two-hander, well, he's gonna die before I get a chance. But you can see here we've got, in the protection tree, what I did was I grabbed Redoubt and I grabbed Precision, and then I put 2 points into Shield Specialization, then I jumped over to Ret. I have 5 of 5 Benediction, 3 of 5 Deflection, 2 of 2 on Improved Judgment. Then I went and got Seal of Command, and then my last level on hit 33 I got Conviction, and I'm going to keep getting Conviction all the way to, to 5 out of 5. That'll push our crit to close to 10%. Which will be interesting, We'll definitely... I gotta be able to get up there. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to be hitting pretty hard. I think once we get to around level 37, we'll have 4% crit rate, so our crit's going to be up around 9.53. So that's pretty close to 10%, which isn't too bad. I mean, at 10%, you'll start seeing crits fairly frequently. Russian. The Russian. Yep, thanks, Johannes. You want in my guild, but you want regular when you're not playing hardcore. Oh, you wanted in the classic guild. There's a guild called classic, and our guild's called Classic HC. So. Yeah, he was looking for the class. There's a guild called just Classic. But we're killing pretty quick, so our DPS is at 45. Now it was, where's my alarm? It was at 35 before I swapped to Seal of Command. It was at 35, and then when I went to Seal of Command, it was averaging around 43 DPS per second. And now that I've hit level 33, it's gone up to about 45 DPS per second. So. Alright guys, I'm gonna go check on my my dinner in the oven, so I'm gonna log out right here just for a second, and I'll make sure that it logs out, and then I'm gonna run to the kitchen and just check on my dinner. I'm just making some chicken, baking some chicken, so. And I got some Coca-Cola too in the fridge that I'm waiting for to get cold. So I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, sorry, back. I do have my dinner ready, so I'm probably just going to eat. And we'll just talk about the Protection Paladin until I'm ready to start playing again. So yeah, I did respec into like kind of a rep prop build. And it's kind of something I've never done before. I've never used Seal Command in vanilla or classic WoW before. So let's take a look at it here. Yeah, so basically, you know, I went into protection, got redoubt, got precision, got 2 and 5 toughness, and then 2 of 3 on shield specialization. At that point, I jumped over to ret. I grabbed benediction. I grabbed 3 deflection, 2 judgment, then rushed right into seal of command. Now, since I'm at around 9% or 5% crit or 5.5 or something, we're going to go ahead and put the next 4 points in conviction. That'll give us up close to almost 10% crit, which should enable us to start pushing out a little bit better damage. At that point, we're going to rush and try to get to Reckoning. So at that point, we'll come back here. We'll finish out Shield Specialization. Also, since we do more damage with Seal Command when a target's stunned, we'll definitely be getting improved Hammer of Justice 3 out of 3. And, of course, 5 out of 5 on Toughness. And we'll probably end up having to grab probably maybe a couple into Guardian's Favor just so we can get into Reckoning. Because I don't really want to grab Anticipation. Because Anticipation, I think, is kind of shoddy, kind of crappy. Alright. I may mute the microphone so you guys don't have to hear me eat while I'm killing here. I did grab 4 Advil because my tendonitis in my elbow is really raging today, so I'm suffering quite a bit of pain. And since I have to do some more coding after this, I'm going to have to kill the pain. I think someone had said the loot window was coming up at the top and getting covered by the hardcore, so I wonder if maybe I shouldn't move this down. You know? Like that. That way you guys can see the loot window. I managed to get to 60. Would you do another hardcore character? I don't think I would. I just don't think I would. I mean, to me, I'd like to do it just so that I can say I've done it, you know. And I'm thinking about playing some Ascension, maybe. You know, because Ascension's a fun looking, you know, Ascension's kind of cool. And so I can build like a, you know, so we can build like a Paladin with Taunt and Shield Bash and stuff on the Ascension private server. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I really want to play Burning Crusade, but it hasn't come out yet, so. And I'm not sure. I'm going to guess that Burning Crusade will either come out in August this year, or they'll announce in August when it will come out, or they'll announce in BlizzCon some stuff about it, you know, when it's going to come out. Boom, 344 damage. That's why we want to get those crits, man. That's why I really want to get my crit rate up. So we can start doing some more damage. I mean, doing another one like 11 to 6, it's time consuming. It takes a lot of time to level characters up. If I did do another one, it would be something like a rogue or, I don't know, warrior or rogue maybe. I think this build's... I don't know. I'm curious to see how Seal Command works with Reckoning. With regards to, like, my targets that are judged with Seal of Light. Judgment of Light. Like, if a target's judged with Judgment of Light, and I've got Seal of Command up, and am I getting extra heals when I proc Seal of Command? Does Seal of Command, the extra proc, have a chance to proc the Judgment of Light? And then if I have Reckoning, I know for a fact that Reckoning definitely has a chance to proc the Judgment of Light, because it's just an extra swing, basically. Although Reckoning's pretty buggy. Sometimes you don't really get a true swing out of it. What Reckoning really does is finish your current swing. So, like, look at the swing meter down here. If Reckoning procs and my swing meter is like at the beginning of this swing, then it'll finish that one and then give me another one right away. But, like, let's say my swing meter is near the very end, it'll finish that one and give me another one, but so I really don't gain a whole lot. So it depends on where your swing is in the swing meter as to, like, how good was that Reckoning, you know what I mean? So, but I've also seen other weird stuff where Reckoning procs double, like double heals, double ret auras, all kinds of weird shit, man. Reckoning's a mystery, man. It's kind of a weird ability. I'm clicking right now because I'm eating my chicken, my baked chicken. So I'm a clicker. This baked chicken with kind of a crusty crust is pretty good. Yeah. I'd love to stack some more agility to get my crit rating up. Auto attack for the win. Yeah. I don't know how you get finish fights with less mana. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Still eating my dinner here. That's why you're not seeing me judge a lot. Just seeing me, you know, like, oh, roll. All right. All right, so we can judge this guy. Ah, I just wish we could get more crits. It'd be nice, you know. What am I at 5 point? Alright. Actually, I'm doing pretty well here. I'm not really losing a lot of health or mana against these guys. Sorry I'm eating in your guys' ears. I apologize. I'm hungry. I'm trying to keep, I'm trying to continue to level. I don't want to stop killing. I need to keep killing.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
The poisons are real, man. I hate the poisons these guys do. Cool. Fun. Eating chicken, eating chicken. Wow. Fun. Alright, so this guy just doesn't really get it. He keeps thinking that he's dealing with someone who doesn't really know the Paladin, but trust me, I know the Paladin. I think he keeps trying to think that he's trying to look at like the prop build just for what it is. He's not really understanding how some of the abilities scale with certain types of gear. The prop build, I will say that the prop build is good for isn't as good as it is on the private servers because you don't get the double heal so off of the righteous, so which sucks, but nothing you can really do about it. Divine, what is it? Divine favor. Why the hell would I want divine favor? Let's take a look. When activate gives you your next flash of like 100% krill. Okay, whatever. So you can heal yourself while you're fighting. Yeah, I know a lot of people talk about that, but I just don't need it. Never needed it. You know what I mean? It's nice to get the extra heal, but it's not really needed. You're giving up a lot to get down there to get it. It's like you don't need the extra heals. Like if you have, so what he doesn't really understand is instead of going for the extra heal, you go for gear that gives you the heals. You go for lifestealing. You go for things that proc heals on you, like the True Faith chest piece or the Demon Forge breastplate. You know, there's things you can get that are going to basically heal you, so where you don't really need to rely on some sort of like proc. Oh my god, I'm going to get like a free heal because I put a point in divine favor. You know what I mean? So this, like, when activated, gives you next flash. So every 2 minutes you can, you know, it's kind of like the priest's, you know, that one priest ability. I cannot remember the name of it, but you know, the one where you turn it on and then your next cast is free, but you just don't need it. You don't really need it if you're spec'd correctly. You don't really need it. What were you gonna ask, Chris? I'm sorry. What question were you gonna ask? Oh, what if I die before 60 and try again? Oh. What if I die before 60? Oh, yeah, I didn't see that because I was dealing with this crazy dot guy who's always kind of annoys me. If I die, I don't think I'll try again. If I did die, I probably won't try again. Because, you know, it's something I'm trying to do, and if I do die, I'll be kind of... I don't think I'll want to spend the time doing it, because it's like... It's a lot of time spent, you know? I'd rather go off and play Ascension, you know what I mean? Or do something else. You know, I'm doing it because I think I can do it. I don't think I'll die. I mean, there's always a chance I could die. But I think that I can... As long as I don't play when I'm, like, really tired or something. Yeah, I know, Chris. As long as I don't let myself do something stupid or play... Like, when I get really tired, I shouldn't be playing. And if I'm really tired, sometimes I make dumb mistakes. So yeah, if I die, there's a good chance I won't try again. Or if I do try again, I would at least try a different character. You know, like I would try one that's levels a little faster. Because the Paladin is a pretty slow leveling class. So let's say if I died, I'd probably do like something fun, like a rogue or a mage or something that I haven't really done much before. Like I've done rogues a lot. I'd probably do like a mage. Actually, no, I tried a mage recently and I didn't really like it. I don't know. That's a good question though. But I've spent quite a bit of time leveling this character, you know, because paladins are pretty slow. So, I mean, you're looking at, you know, quite a bit of... Oh no, Sola. But, so I'm looking at what? 24, 48, 72. We're at 70, 80 hours of play time, you know. That's, you know, 80 hours I don't want to have to really do again on the Paladin problem. I'd be pretty... I'd be pretty embarrassed and upset if I died, you know, because there's really no reason I should die. I mean, I know the Paladin well enough, and I know the areas, you know, the quests and stuff, so if I die, it'd be kind of upsetting to me. You know, I'd be like... But there's always crap happens. Like, I know Sola died once because someone was running by him with like 4 or 5 mobs on them, and they killed, you know, he was able to run away, and instead of resetting, they actually jumped on Sola. You know how sometimes that happens? I mean, if something like that happened, that would really suck, you know, where someone just happens to run by and train, you know, a bunch of mobs on me, you know, that would be kind of crappy. Yeah, well, the only problem with the hunter, Chris, is that people would roll their eyes. Oh, you played a Paladin, now you're going to play like a hunter who's like super easy. But I actually love hunters. I'm a huge fan of hunters in vanilla. They're really fun. But rogue would also be fun. Rogue would be a lot more of a challenge than a hunter. I mean, hunter's like face roll, right? Hunter would be like super easy. So... Rogue would be a lot more difficult. But I do love hunters, you know? So who knows? Maybe I would do a hunter. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people, yeah. I've seen a lot of people die, man. Yeah, crit happens, I know. I've seen a lot of hunters die. It really surprised me by how many hunters I've seen die. I'm like, wow. I'm like even like Kargoz, right? Kargoz who started this whole thing. He had a hunter, and his hunter got to level 35, and his hunter died. And now he's doing, and he did a warrior, and his warrior died. Then he did another warrior, and that warrior died. Kargoz has died 3 times, but Kargoz, he tries to push the limits. You know, he tries to do stuff that's pretty tough, you know. And it's not like I'm doing a cakewalk. I went into, Chris, I don't know if you saw the other day when I was in that cave out in Rathi Highlands. There were 34 ogres in there, and I was only 32. And just one of those 34 ogres was kind of giving me a hard time. And I was like, man, I was getting nervous. I was like, if I get just even one more ogre on me, if I had 2 of those 34 ogres on me, I was a little nervous. Wait a minute, look at that sword. I was a little nervous they might kill me. This sword's not going to do as much damage. 15.6. But it does have agility. Yeah, it does have agility, though. 55. Yeah, it's a slower weapon. Too bad. It's not enough damage, though. Let's just equip it for a little bit, just for fun. See what kind of crits we can get out of this, maybe. Ooh, why is my crit so low? Oh, it's because of my skill. Because of my skill. Let's not use it. Axe is gonna be better. I want to get to 60 and just be done with it. And be like, okay, get to 60, have my title, have my Discord title. I will say that yesterday or today when I was streaming, I jumped on and was just gonna like mine some ore, and I wasn't recording right away because I was like sitting over like in a safe spot over here, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna log in and grab some more, and I didn't start streaming right away because I knew there was no mobs there. But then I thought, oh man, maybe that's a bad idea, and so then I started streaming. Well, I went back and I looked at the stream before that one, and most of my streams, if you transition from one stream to the next, it's like the next stream starts at me on the login screen, and then when I log in, I'm usually right where I logged out, But there's one of my VODs and one of my videos where when I logged out, I'm like over here by these ore nodes right here by this cave, because I was just mining ore. And then when you see me log back in for the next stream, I'm like kind of like over, just a little bit further over. And I thought, well, that's not a big deal. But then I looked at my XP, and my XP had actually moved like a little bit. So I must have killed like maybe 2 mobs. And I'm like, man, I hope they don't say something like, oh, we can tell that from this video to this video, you didn't record like 2 minutes of footage or something. And I'm like, I hope they don't. I don't think they would get that anal, But obviously, I wasn't trying to hide anything. I just logged in to grab some ore, and then I was like, I guess I better record. But I don't know, whatever. If I die, I would certainly say I died. So I'm certainly not would never try to hide anything. So, yeah, they didn't drop any daggers. They about dropped my ass into the. They about gave me a dirt nap though. They were beating my ass, man. Those ogres are no joke. And there was a warlock over there too that I needed for a quest. And they were. It's just one of them was giving me problems. It's let's see. This one here. See I needed the witherbark medicine pouch. You know that the guys that dropped that were, man, they were just crushing me. They were really hitting hard with their spells. And I even had shadow resistance up, but it didn't matter. They were still hitting me so hard. I do need a better weapon, but once again, we're kind of at that part where it's like, well, where do I get a better weapon from? I did acquire this shield from Ironforge, I think. But when I was in Ironforge, I don't think I saw any weapons. Now, there were some weapons, is that gold? No, it's tin. There were some weapons, I think, at Arathi Highlands, weren't there? I think there were, but they were like, I don't think they were really that any better, you know? Yeah, I mean, I missed, like, literally, like, all I missed was me walking from, like, this cave over to, like, here. And I must have killed, like, one mob. I think I killed a mob trying to get this ore here. And that's when I started recording. And I was like, damn it, you know? I should have just not killed the mob. I should have ran off. As long as, you know, whatever. I'm sure they wouldn't give me shit for that, but I hope not. Pretty much, I've recorded every minute. Then there was one video, Chris, where I was just in town. I was in town doing blacksmithing, and I accidentally opened up my KeyPass, my password protection program, and I opened it on the right window, but it launched it on the one that was streaming. Like I was streaming content from this window with my WoW window here, and when I opened it, it threw the window over here instead of on the other screen, even though I launched it from the other screen. I hate when programs do that. I wish they would always launch from the screen you're on. And even though like all my passwords are pretty much hidden, there's a notes section on there that, you know, where you can add notes. And on a couple of those notes, I'd put in like the serial numbers of a couple pieces of software that I have. So it wasn't like passwords into accounts or anything like that, but there was a couple serial numbers for like, you know, pieces of software I own. So then that video was like, I don't know, it was like 10 minutes of me blacksmithing in Stormwind, you know. So I actually saved the video, but I haven't uploaded it into the playlist because I was like, I really don't want people to see my serial numbers on a couple of my pieces of software. But if they do say anything about that, I can certainly provide that video because I have it, you know. I don't think they would, though, because I was just in town crafting. It wasn't even outside the city. It's tough. Excuse me. It's tough to actually... The hardest part of doing the challenge is doing the recording. So many people have had troubles with, you know, streams crashing, recording software not recording when it should. And, you know, there's all kinds of weird shit. You know what I mean? Recording is a pain in the ass to get it all in, you know, for these things. And, like, if you look at, like, here... Like I was showing earlier, the first person to get to 60 has posted their VODs, their videos. And even look how they did it. Like, if you... I'll show you what they did here real quick. Is it 8 o'clock already? Shit. Sucks. Let me kill this mob. I'm just mad because I still have work I want to do before I go to bed. And I still literally have at least 2 to 3 more hours farming before I can get to 34 here, probably. Alright, so... No, but what I was going to show you is... The first person to submit for the 60 for completing it is this person here, Purge. But look what they did. They uploaded their stuff to this. And so they have all these like individual videos that they uploaded. And you can even see some of them like re-upload, WoW Classic Priest 20 to 30. And then there's other stuff. I don't know, this seems kind of janky. I'm sure that he did it. I'm not questioning that he did it, but Someone's got to go in here and I guess watch each one of these. I just think it's easier if you do like how I did it, where you just go in and you just go to my site, go to playlist, and click. I'll just give them a list to the YouTube playlist, and then go in here, and it's gonna have it has all the videos in here. All of them are in here. So I'm not like some people are recording offline, and then you know what I mean. They're recording to their hard drive, and then they're uploading. So I'm just streaming, and you know how YouTube works. It streams, and then it basically streams it onto their hard drives on their servers, and then after you end the stream within like 20-30 minutes, the video's up on YouTube. Knock on wood, I've never really had any issues with YouTube. I mean, sometimes the streams crash, but if they crash, all I have to do is just basically disconnect, just shut down my streaming and just start it back up again. I wouldn't really lose much. You'd lose like a minute, maybe. There's a big crit. I really need a better weapon, though. Need a better weapon. And I need to take the rest of my Advil. Oh. Yeah, but see those crits, those 340 crits, man. If my crit was up around like 15-20%, I'd be procking those crits all the time. I'd be dropping these mobs like fast, Well, once we get Reckoning, once we get 5 points into Reckoning, it should be pretty fun. But that's going to be a while. That's going to be, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, we're talking like another 15 levels. Probably not until I'm like 50 of them, I gotta have all my Reckoning and everything, and hit the wrong key. Damn it. I hit the wrong key. Wrong key button. Gauntlets of the Monkey. Gauntlets of the Monkey. More crit. Agility stam. That's exactly what we want. Oh, yeah. That's kind of what I want to push my crit up, Gives me stamina, plus it's giving me crit. Up to 6.58. Yes. That means we can easily get over it. We can get to 10.58% just for the next 4 levels. That's a good drop. I wouldn't mind running with some monkey gear, but I also really want to get some gorilla gear. So get me like some, like some gorilla stuff. And we have kind of crappy shoulders too. So fortunately, I can't craft any shoulders. And you know what really sucks, guys? Chris, what really sucks is that I learned how to craft this, but guess what? It requires the green leather armor, which I think that's a craftable item by leatherworkers. So, you know what I mean? I guess if I dropped mining, I'd have to drop mining, getting skinny, and there's just no way to do it. So there's like no way to make the green iron hall brick, which is too bad because this is a badass item. Look at that, 358 armor. It's the same, it's nice. But, whatever. We won't be able to make that. So. Here's my two-hand weapon. Ooh, big crits, come on. Yeah, the thing about blacksmithing is so many of the things that you can make with blacksmithing come from recipe drops. I mean, so many. Like there's green iron boots, there's green iron, I think shoulders are both like plans that you have to, get as a drop. All the shield spikes are drops. Like I said, the green, that green iron harbrook is, you need something crafted by somebody else to make it, which is kind of stupid, but yeah, ooh, there's a big crit. Yeah, it sucks. Well, we've done about 5 bars in 1 hour and 21 minutes, so you figure another 5 bars, another 10 bars in 2 hours and 40 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, man, it's easily another 3 hours just to even get close to 34 this way. So we're probably going to jump out of here and do some quests pretty soon, just because questing will be faster. We can go take out some of the ones in STV, Stranglethorn Vale, I think, So let's just go ahead and do that, because it is going to be faster. This is nice smooth XP, but, it's still not as fast as I think we would like, so. Don't really need copper ore. Probably another copper, right? Yeah. Actually, there's a vendor. Let's head to town. Yeah, let's head to town real quick. Actually, I don't think we need to go to town. I think there's a vendor over where we're going. I think we can get everything we need from that person. So. You have quite a few buffs that I just put up. I probably should have killed them for 25 more minutes just because of all my buffs, but that's alright. Maybe we'll kill some of these guys over here real quick and try and make our way into the cave. There's usually some good ores inside this cave, some gold and stuff, so. Well, just really it's 10 as it looks like. Let's kill a few of these guys. Don't want to waste my buffs. Slow ass weapon, man. Phyto blade. Just the little guy. I'm waiting for gutter spill. Here he comes. Ooh, the battle forged armor of power. What do I still have this though. It had to be really good. 22 attack power. And nope, that's not as good as my armor. Gutter spill. Come on, gutter spill. Give me like a good shield. Ah, you suck, gutter spill. Yeah, it looks cool though on the Battleforge, you know? But it's not as good as what I got though. I just trying to remember if there's a drink, if the person sells a drink, so they must sell drinks. We're gonna head to STV. I do need food buff again, don't I? Chris is always on me about the food buff. Calm breeze. Maybe one of these days we can do the stupid Bride of the Bomber quest, but I still think we'll have a tough time doing it. I think when I'm 35, I should be able to do it. Because then the mobs will be like 28 against my 35. I'm sure I can take them down easy. Uh-oh. People buffing me. People buffing me. What's up, Sonic? Am I still alive? Yeah, I'm still alive. Still alive, Sonic. I am still alive. There's still some people in the guild that are above me, though. Not too many, though. Just these. But yeah, still alive. I gotta keep going, keep leveling. Sonic, you keep hoping I'm gonna die, don't you, Sonic? Sonic's like, bro, man, you still alive? Or maybe you just keep expecting me to die. Light to be with you. Alive. No, he don't want me to. He don't want me to die. Okay, good. Sonic. I don't know if I believe you, Sonic. I think you want me to die so you can say, man, you didn't make it. There haven't been a lot of good death clips lately. So far, there's only one person who submitted for getting to 60 without dying, and that was the mage. Or, I'm sorry, the priest called Purge. Here we go. I thought someone had drinks over here. This guy's got drinks. That's what I like to see. And that. The merchant doesn't want what item? Oh, I tried to sell that. Yeah, that's a quest item. Alright. This, we don't need this. Hey, we're up to 17 gold. Bad medicine, man. Bad medicine. Excuse me. Looking for the panthers so we can kill them readily. We must kill the panthers so we can get the XP. I need better crit. We need better crit. What is my crit at? Currently at 6.58% chance to crit. Oh, we fell down the hill. Now what do we need? Okay, so we need the Raptor Mastery. No! I just got that by Sword of the Monkey. I just vendored it. It's so funny. Oh, we got the fish. The Sword of the Frenzy. Ooh, big crit.
Hey there. Safe travels.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
This person sells weapons. Come on. Two-hand, 20. Ooh, and it's a slower attack speed. We'll lose 6 spirit, but it has such a higher end damage that our procs, our judgments are like, our command procs will actually hit harder. But this was still not as much. It's only 17.1. What about this one? Oh, man, really? Where's the massive iron axe? But it's not a bad axe. What's it require? Armor, strength, flux, heavy grinding stone. Actually, I probably should get that. 185. That's a better axe than the one I have, right? 25.6 versus 20. 11 strength. I don't know. Grr. All I gotta say is grr, you know?
Be careful.
Ugh. Trying to find a better one-handed weapon is always a pain on this character. Waiting for Chris to say, food buff. I wonder if I can take out Sindal. I should be able to solo Sindal. Here comes the Flat Earther. Well, I can tell you, Flat Earther, that the Earth is definitely not flat. But, you know, whatever. Each their own. Maybe he's trolling us. Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. God knows what they're feeding us these days, right? You know what I could use right now, guys? I could use a donut. I could use a Bavarian chocolate donut right now. I've been really craving sweets a lot lately, which is kind of weird because I usually don't crave sweets that much. But I haven't been drinking as much soda as I usually drink either, and that could be why. Usually when I drink soda, that kind of gives me my sugar fix, and I don't really ever crave anything sweet. Alright, Mr. Panther, you're going down. So this part's pretty easy. We're going to fly through. We'll knock out these quests for the Panthers, the Stranglethorn Tigers, and the Raptors. And this should get us, you know, I don't know, maybe halfway. Level 34. Yeah, we're low on mana. And my mana buff, I think, dropped too. Ah, someone has joined the guild. Weary Traveler. Stay a while and listen. That comes from Diablo. Flat Earther, if you don't mind me asking you, how old are you? Yeah, the flute music's nice. It's actually from, like I said, it's from Lineage 2. It's also, there's a lot of great covers of it. A lot of people do covers of it, on that particular type of flute. So there's actually some really nice ones. So if you go Lineage 2, it's a shepherd's flute, which she's not the best one. This one's better. That's not even the best one. This one's better. This one here, I think, is probably the best one. And it comes from the town of Dion music. When you go into, so when you go into Lineage 2 and you walk into the town of Dion, this is the song that plays. And this is Lineage 2. This is the first MMO I ever played, and still holds a special place in my heart. Yeah. Yeah, there's some stuff. He's heading to town of Dion. I would like it, but I've already liked this. Look at all the mobs chasing her. Entering the town of Dion. Haruka. She's real good. This girl's really good on the shepherd's flute. Ooh. 7 intellect, 7 strength, eh? Ooh. I'd lose stamina though, but I'd gain armor. It's a lot of intellect though. Yeah, she does really. I've watched her videos before. She does a really good job in the Shepherd's Flute. They do quite a few different game songs and covers. It's pretty cool. I feel like we're doing pretty good. We're actually shredding these raptors a little bit easier than I thought we would, which is kind of nice. Raptors, I always feel like raptors have some sort of weird scalability. Like, early on when you fight them, they seem to hit hard, but then as you get enough armor, it just feels like you mitigate their damage enough to where you just kind of shred raptors. Flat Earth. I'm not saying anything because I'm married, so, you know, I ain't gonna say anything about her, but she certainly can play the flute well. We're also getting to one of my favorite farming spots over here, the water elementals over here, for all the free water they can give us. They don't give a lot of good drops though. Like they drop magic, but not a lot. But they do drop magic. But man, the amount of water we get off of them. They're a little bit higher level than these though. I think they're like 35, 36. So I probably want to wait until a couple more levels until we farm them. But we'll farm them for some water, and that way we'll save some money. We won't blow so much money on all this sweet nectar, which costs like, you know, like a lot. It costs like 20 silver a stack, I think. Yeah, there's more. What is? Let's see. There's other ones. I don't know if she does any of the others. She did that one. No, not that one. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Let's see what else Sophia does. She does some good ones. I don't know BB's theme. Should Yoga and Dark? I don't know that either. World of Warcraft here, Jaina's theme. Oh, she's an FPS player. That's hilarious. Look at, she's got the little. Let's hear her do a WoW Jaina's theme. I'll probably, you know, so much for me. This is going to be a demonetize my video for sure, probably, but. She's obviously a big gamer. Only 3. I don't mean to be cruel, Flat Earther, but how old are you again? You didn't have any like. No, I'm not gonna say anything. Let's see what else she's done here. Death Stranding I'm not familiar with. Show more. Swift Horse Flip, Strands, Game of Thrones, ugh. So. Aren't there any more videos? Dragon's Age Origin, that should be interesting. I wonder what that sounds like. My first cello concert, Shepherd's Flute, Dragon Fest, Game of Thrones, ugh. World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King. Arthas, my son. We've got Out of Light, Blade and Soul. Oh, Blade and Soul. I wonder if she did any Enya. Oh, Enya, that would be cool. She's done a lot of good ones. Scorpions. Like when she's like real little. Those ears crack me up. Let's try. Oh, she's got Hellsing. Let's try this one. Paint chips. Yeah, that's not one of the better Hellsing songs. Let's see. Let's do how to play Dion. Here she does the Dion theme. That's the tutorial. She even looks like an elf, doesn't she? Slaughtered Lamb, Dragon Fest. Where's that other one? Warcraft Fall of the Lich King. What's she doing it on? She's doing it on this little plastic one. Look at this. Look at that little thing. What is that? Ocarina flute. Look at that thing. I love that little tiny flute is hilarious. Oh, Nier Automa. I haven't played Nier Automa, but it always looked like a game I probably should try out. We'll do one more song, and then I'm gonna get off the what's her name? We'll get off the Sophia kick here. Stand Proud, JoJo's Bizarre, Eternal Conflict. Full Metal Alchemist. What is that? Child of Light, Aurora. Morrowind theme. Let's try this one. I think you guys all like Morrowind, right? Looks like she still was kind of really getting going. Slaughtered Lamb. I wonder what this one is. Try that one. The Slaughtered Lamb. No. Oh yeah, we know this song. Well, I guess I finished the Tigers. Only need 2 more of the Panthers. That's pretty cool. She does some good songs. I'm a big fan of the Shepherd Flute. I think Shepherd Flute's kind of a nice instrument for game music. It's been used quite a lot in a lot of different game musics. You're a loony. Alright, so... the Panther. So, we need one more Panther, we need one more Stranglethorn Raptor, and... how come it... oh, I just need the Elder ones. These aren't Elder ones. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. These are just regular ones. Okay. Yeah, they did, Chris. That's why. Yeah, that's why I said up here, I said, fare thee well, brave traveler. I'm going to update that macro to say, fare thee well, brave traveler. May... I'm trying to think of something from a good book I've read. May your soul go between. I don't know. Which one? The Flat Earther? Yeah, well, you know, he likes his flat Earth. You realize if you go on the biggest lake in the United States, and if you take a boat, right? If you stand on the shore of the biggest lake in the United States, it's over in, I think, where is it at? It's in, like, Nevada, I think. You go to the biggest lake, and if you stand on the shore, right? And you take a boat, a motorboat, and you plant a pole, like with a flag on the boat, and you make that boat, you just make it go straight out on that lake for like 2 miles. And you sit there on the shore with like a high-powered, like, you know, telescope or whatever, camera, telescope, with it on a tripod, just pointing at that boat. Eventually, the boat will start to get lost in the horizon, right? It's going to start dropping to where it almost looks like the flag's going down in the water. Well, the reason that's happening is because the Earth isn't flat. If the Earth was flat, you'd still see the boat and the flag at full height all the way as it goes forever and ever, as long as your telescope's powered enough to see that far. So it's just like, even just a simple test like that proves that the Earth is not flat. Sorry, Flat Earther. But you're living in a dream world, Neo. You're living in a dream world. Oh yeah, they've proved that you can prove it wrong so many different ways. The problem is the people that believe flat Earth don't have a grounded sense in what, you know, in physics and in the rules of physics and of nature and of chemistry and just the actual normal things that are all around us. You know, if you don't believe that there's gravity, well, most of the flat earthers don't even believe there's gravity. They believe that the planet is literally continuously falling, or no, rising. I'm sorry, that the planet is continuously rising, and that's why we stay on the ground, and that's why stuff that's above us falls, is because the planet is continuously, one more time, always moving upwards, and that the water is being held in place by big ice walls that surround the globe. Yeah, it's proven time and time again. Sorry, Flat Earther, you're barking up the wrong tree. No one here is going to believe that BS. I'd give it the benefit of the doubt if it wasn't so easily disproved, you know what I mean? You can easily disprove that it's not flat. With very simple experiments. Very simple. Alright, so let's not get down that horrible rabbit hole. Yeah, there are some people that do it, but actually, Jonathan, there are some people that truly believe the Earth is flat. I mean, there's a whole organizations out there of people that actually 100% believe that the Earth is actually flat. Seriously, it's unbelievable. I can't. They're like, must be like, I hate to say it, but it's some of the dumbest people. It's sad. It's sad the people that actually do believe it. It's actually quite sad because that means that they really don't have the intelligence to understand just the basic laws of physics and dynamics, and you know. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Just this guy's total troll because he's just throwing out words that make in ways that make no. You know, it'd like be me saying something like, "This Coke is cold not because it's not because it was chilled in a climate-controlled system, but just because the density of it makes it so." You know what? Bye bye, flat earther. Bye bye. Troll or non-troll? He was starting to irritate me. Oh, don't me. Oh no! Goodbye, brave soul. May the light guide you home. Yeah, 3 wives. Oh, yeah, one's enough, right, Jonathan? Good lord. One's enough. Why would I want to have multiple ones? Did Medic really die? Was he ahead of me? I don't think he was ahead of me, but he was right behind me. Man, these people are dying left and right. People always die on Monday for some reason. We're not really taking any damage. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm killing these guys, and I'm hardly having to heal myself at all. Which is crazy. That means that I'm getting a lot of good heals coming from my seal. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm happy with my wife. She's awesome. My wife's amazing. I'm happy with mine. In fact, I need to check my phone, see if she's texting me. It's 9 o'clock. The only text I got was from work. And that was it. Yeah, but there's people that actually do believe the Earth is flat, and that's. I believe that a lot of them are just trying to get publicity, but there are some that actually believe it, and they're just plain. They're just they're a couple they're a couple sandwiches short of a picnic, man. They're a couple cans short of a 6-pack. Yeah. What are the other ones? Think of some other ones, guys. Hey, what's up, VH? How you doing, man? How's school going? Alright, we just need 3 more of these tigers. 3 more tigers. Really? He actually is? Oh my god, wow. I don't know anybody who's a flat earther, like, personally. I mean, I watched that one video, you know, glad it's going good, VH. I watched that one, like, Netflix, there's like a show on Netflix about flat earthers or something, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, you know, it's just hard to believe there's people that stupid, you know what I mean? I can understand having a healthy distaste for NASA. And I do question a lot of what NASA says. You know, did we land on the moon? I think we did, but there's a lot of stuff that's weird about the landing on the moon that makes you wonder. You know what I mean? There's also a lot of weird stuff about some of the missions where they say they're in space and they show these videos, and there's some great footage. You guys can go watch it. Like, go look up the NASA fake station. There's some great videos where they show what looks like wires that are holding people up. And they're pretty cool. They're pretty convincing. You're like, wow, it looks pretty hokey. But of course, I believe that, you know, that we did land on the moon, that we do go to space sometimes, and you know, I totally know that Elon Musk is firing his rockets up there. But I believe Elon Musk a hell of a lot more than I believe NASA. You know what I mean? Yeah, but the whole like flat Earth, that's ridiculous. I mean, that's just stupid. I just hope we all live long enough to see, like, aliens land on the planet and maybe wipe out a couple cities. I'm the person who roots for that kind of stuff just because I believe the way Agent Smith from, like, The Matrix believes. Like, the human beings are just basically a disease, and we're just basically moving around the planet, destroying all the natural resources and just basically ruining the planet. I mean, I'm 100% on board with that, you know? It's like, the human beings as a race are pretty stupid, you know. I mean, we do a lot of stupid shit.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You know, and it's sad. You know, it's really sad. And you know, if there was like a black plague or something, remember when the black plague occurred? Of course, there were like maybe so much fewer people on the planet then, but when there was like the black plague, they wiped out like a third of Europe or something. Imagine what would happen if a plague came out now that wiped out like a third of the globe. Think how great it would be for the globe, just for like, you know, getting rid of so many people that aren't littering and driving and polluting, and still wouldn't be enough, you know what I mean? We'll still manage to destroy our planet because we're a bunch of stupid humans. He's anti-vaccination too? Coronavirus was planned. Well, they did say that the coronavirus was a leak. I mean, that's the story I've heard, is that it was an engineered virus that got out of a lab. I've heard that. And then I've also heard that it was planned. Whether it was planned, who knows? I mean, whatever. I mean, there's all kind of conspiracies. Oh, I'm done with this quest too, it looks like. So we'll just kill a few on our way back to the quest giver. Still got a ways to go to get to level 34. Available jungle secrets. I believe there's a lot of stuff that goes on that we don't know about. I wasn't insulting you, Flat Earther. I was just saying that you can't discount what is obvious proof. Mr. Trollmonger. This guy's still around. We're putting good old Flat Earther back in timeout yet again. Sorry, Flat Earther. But, you know, we don't really want to talk about stuff that we, you know, come on. We know the Earth isn't flat, so there's no need to discuss it. It's a waste of our time. Yeah, exactly. I know the guy's weird, man. You know, anyways, whatever. But I just hope we do live long enough. I hope I live long enough to see, like, aliens land on the planet and, yeah, or something fun, or at least see us make it to, maybe send us something to Mars, or maybe colonize the moon, or something fun, you know, like that. I mean, I don't think we're that far off from heading to Mars. I mean, we've already got probes that land on there, so. Mhm.
How are you? Be good.
Can I help you? Farewell.
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
Okay, does he want me to kill? Let's take out Sindal. I think we can solve that. Those quests didn't really give us that great of XP. Let's go ahead and put our boots back on for Sindal for the extra stamina. The Flat Earthers. I just always, if the people that do believe it, though, I always wonder if they have some sort of mental issues, or maybe they hit their head, on. Like I said, maybe they hit their head when they were a kid or something. What was it he was saying? He was saying something like, let's see. He was saying you were telling a lie about not seeing the flag. So their way to discount what is obviously true is to say that people are lying. You were telling a lie about not being able to see the flag on the other side of the lake. There is no curvature. So the fact that we see... So seeing isn't believing with the Flat Earthers. They don't even believe their own eyes. You know what I mean? They don't even believe their own eyes, Did someone else die? Oh my god, no one else died. And that's actually what I saw in that one special documentary, was that when you tried to talk to the Flat Earthers about like showing them tests that were very conclusive that the Earth is not flat, like showing the curvature of the Earth when you take something and move it like 10 miles away, and they basically just said, "Oh, you're tricking us. You're not telling the truth." And I'm like, "Well, that's not an argument. What kind of argument is that? You're not telling us the truth. You're lying to us." Let me grab this gold mine. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's what I don't know. There's definitely something going on there, VH. You're gonna die, Sindal. Oh, he's level 37. Son of a biscuit. I do not fear you, Sindal. Whatever your name is. Ugh. Ugh. Don't make me bubble.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, we need the damage.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, he stunned me. Bastard. You're gonna die, Sindal.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You get a Dyson doll. I'm just gonna keep saying that. I can't. Sorry. I was standing. I'm not dead, Kenny. What's up, man? I was killing Sindal. Does Sindal give me? I think he gives you like a bow or something.
What can I do for you?
He gives us crappy leather gloves.
See you around.
Oh well, what can you do?
What can I do?
What can you do?
Safe travel.
Help you find something?
We're gonna put these boots back on. This is a lot of stamina, though. That is a lot of stamina. Right.
Go with honor, friend.
Leave me alone, fishy. You started playing Classic 4 days ago? Cool. That's awesome. I hope you're enjoying it. Classic's pretty fun, especially if you've never played, Vanilla WoW. If you've never played the original. Sadly, I've played the original. And played on private servers for years, so Classic wasn't like a new, fresh thing for me, which is... I was envious of anybody who got a chance to come in and play Classic WoW who had never, ever played Vanilla WoW ever. I was so envious. I was like, oh, that'd be so much fun to do this for the very first time again, Like, so much fun.
King's honor. For the Alliance.
Mm. Oh, man. Alright, guys, I'm going to stop the stream here probably because I'm going to probably do some work. Not that I want to do work, but I don't think I have much choice. I don't want to go into work tomorrow not having something I thought I would have done already not done. That's why I make the big bucks. So I can get stuff done. But first, actually, you know what else do we have? Did I grab the flight path at South Shore? I think I did, right? Let's fly to South Shore. I want to check that armor vendor there.
Need help?
Let's go to South Shore. I'm gonna hit the bathroom and I'll be right. And then we'll get into South Shore and let's take a look at the vendor there and see what they got. I might even maybe we even do some quests there. 33, we get almost high enough to start doing some of those quests in South Shore. I really need a weapon upgrade though. Yeah, Kenny, yeah, it's awesome. It's so cool to be able to do it for the first time. babe. Okay. All right. The wife she gets me on the phone and she does not want to get off. Sorry, Kenny, I had to step away from the computer. It looks like Kenny's out of here. Gonna play a bit myself. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna check real quick just for maybe some upgraded armor here, maybe, and then I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna try to do some work. I don't want to, but I need to, so I gotta get on the computer and do some coding. Which is gonna be really hard because I know my wife's gonna be home any minute. She's gonna want to talk my head off like she just was. Let's see what's in here. I think we got some. Oh, we actually have some flash. We can probably cook some stuff up here real quick. Let's do that. We can make some roast rapta. Before. We also can make some more curiously tasty omelets, so we need 5 more hot spices. Alright, let's go. 5. Oops. What did I just do? I hit the 5 button when I wanted to type in 5. Oh, well. That means I just ate one of my one of my mutton chops by accident. Alright. Okay, so picked up a few consumables. We're gonna look and see if there's any vendors around here that are hidden, kind of tucked away. There is one right here, general goods vendor, but she's probably not gonna really have anything. They don't usually have much. What we need is like a specialty vendor, like a specialty mace craft vendor. I don't know what this guy's quest is. We don't want to do that one. Nope. This guy. And there should be like herbalism in here. What is it? Oh, it's a butcher. It's good for you hunters to get meat for your pets. And over here we'll have a armor guy. He usually has the shoulders, but that's usually all he has. Let's see if he's got anything. Well, he's got the glorious shoulders. How about this antiquated cloak? Nah, see, most of this stuff is not that great. Yeah. What's this quest for? The stable hand has a quest.
You need something?
Let's see, he wants me to kill these. Leather.
See you.
Fortunately, the rewards are crap, but still, it's a good quest to do. That's a horse person. We can buy some horses, probably. But we don't have. We're not level 40. There's a horse breeder, so. Oh, we got some pretty cool horses here. Same ones you can buy from the one over in Elwyn Forest. Nubis, be good. All three. I opened the door of the office here, and now I'm surrounded by 3 cats. All right. So yeah, it's hard. There's nothing else here, though. I mean, I've always been amazed that there's just the one vendor. I'm gonna go down, and there's this guy. What's he got? Goshek Farm.
Be careful.
Never really looked over here. We got the outhouse. We got a fisherman, maybe? Yeah, fisherman. I'll fail parkour. Fisherman. Is there anybody in here? No. Guards. Oh, here's a tackle and bait.
What are you looking for?
Thing interesting. Okay, nothing that I really want.
Hello. Have
Fisherman.
a good one.
We've got a fish merchant, which we don't care about. Man, why wasn't there? Why isn't there a like weapons vendor around here? Got a town historian. He's not going to do much for me. Okay, another guard, and in here we've got really nothing except this jagoff. All right, so the next question is, where is another town that's close by that might have stuff? The other one is Airy Peak, so I think we should check Airy Peak out. Airy Peak probably has some vendors, so I'm gonna head to Airy Peak real quick. Go ahead and get the fly path. Airy Peak's a really good place, and Airy Peak's a great place for farming. We're actually not doing too bad. I mean, once we get into like level 35 to 40, we can kind of, pretty sure we can. There's a couple good places to farm, and of course, once we get 40 and we get our, get our weapon enchant, our blazing enchant. But at that point, we're really gonna hope that we can get like a decent sword to put it on, or a decent weapon to put it on. Because you really need something good to put it on, because you'll be using that, for a long time. So it'd be nice if we got really lucky and maybe got like some sort of a blue weapon drop or something that's like around level 40, or try to find a quest that gives us something that at least is, what you really want. Like for the blazing enchant, I like to have something that attacks fast, so you can have, more procs of your fiery enchant. A little XP while we're moving over to the other area here. Ah. So I could do work now on the computer, or what I could do is go to bed early and actually just go to the office at like 5 a.m. and do my work at the office before anybody gets there. That's probably easier to do. It's hard to get up that early, especially after daylight savings, you know, the other day. Where we lost some time. Daylight savings today, I mean. You guys don't know how to get to Airy Peak? You're about to find out. Durnhold to keep. Airy Peak is through this passageway here. And actually, in one of the versions of WoW, see this tree ahead of me? There's like a rare mob inside this tree here ahead of me in, I think, Wrath of Lich King, maybe? Right here? They actually stick a rare... It might even be later than Wrath. It might even be like Cata or... You know, one of the other stupid, horrible expansions Blizzard came up with. What happened to our flat earther? I put him in timeout that second time, and I guess that was enough for him to take off. He's like, he didn't like being put in timeout a second time. Ra, quit it. Ra! Ra! Quit it. Cat's tearing shit up. I'm gonna kick his butt. I'll kick your butt, Ra. Alright, I'm gonna get these cats the vamoose. They're gonna get kicked out of here. I will be right back. The one cat can come in the office and he's totally fine. The other cats come in and they just start tearing at my amps, tearing at my guitars, knocking stuff off the shelves. They're just like little pains in the butt.
Fantastic.
So you know what? We're actually 7 more levels when we get 7 more levels when we get our mount. So that's actually not too bad. I think the one thing with WoW is when you're leveling, it can feel kind of slow, but you just have to really push through. You really have to force yourself to just consistently keep playing. And if you get bored of doing something, like you get bored of quests, don't do quests. Just kill mobs. If you get bored of killing mobs, do quests. That's what I do. I mean, even if you have to just, like, if you don't feel like questing or killing mobs, go like I'm doing now and just go get some flight paths you don't have. You know, explore the world, get some flight paths, maybe work on some professions. You just kind of are always mixing things up. You won't get burned out so fast with the leveling process. Even though it's hard for me, I get burned out because I've done it so many times. But let's grab the. Oh, sorry, honey. Let's just grab the flight master. Oh, goodbye, brave soul, and the light I do home. Is there anything in here? What is dead may never die. I never really go into this building. Let's see if there's any. There's a nice fireplace and some forges, but there's no vendors. Okay, almost to the top. What is the F4? Successful jump. Michael! Oh my god! Michael! Alright. Alright, now there are some. Okay, we've got the level 60 dude. Just some quests. We have a bartender up here, so we can buy and sell, usually from here. And then we have a trainer, like there's like I think a Skinner or a leatherworking trainer down here. There's also I believe there might be a lootable item in this room. I can't remember. There's the War of the Three Hammers, which you can read, and sometimes I think there's a spawn. I thought there was like a spawn like bait in here, but maybe not. Always an interesting room though. There should be a trainer. So here's the master leatherworking trainer and leatherworking supplier. And I guess that's it. And we've got this guy. So no vendors yet, but there's still more to explore in here. Oops, I went the wrong way. I have to go back this way in the middle. Here. It's dead. There you go. There's a food crate. So I knew there were some lootable items in here. It's a food crate. Just looking right over here, there's a blacksmithing supplier. Well, I was hoping that there was something else. Let's take a look. Nothing. Just... Well, that's kind of disappointing. I was hoping that he had maybe something. Let's go this way. Okay, that's the guy. This is just a different other guy. Some sort of other guy, whatever that means. All right. Well, there's still. Stable Master there. There's still a building over here that we can check out and see if there's maybe some vendors over here. We'd think the Wild Hammer would. Come on, guys, don't stiff me. I'm hoping to find some like hidden vendor that sells weapons, but it doesn't look like. Yep, doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Well, that's kind of disappointing. I really hoped there'd be something here, but it looks like not. That's a big negative. You're almost 26 on the rogue. Ben, what's up, man? Well, I'm logging off, Ben. You always catch me at the end. I've been streaming for, what, 2 hours and 46 minutes. But I'm going to log off. And spend some time with my wife. I've had a rotten day, and I'm hoping to just kind of chill for a little bit before I do anything else. Yeah, but we did get, here's the leatherworking.
What can I do for you?
We did get to almost, we got past level 33.5. That's good. I'm just trying to think where we can go to upgrade. I mean, I need an upgraded weapon. And even my shield is just, even my shield is just a white item. This shield I just bought from someone in Ironforge. So. Sorry, Ben. It said you're 26 on your rogue. Nice. So you'll be ready to do some maybe me and you and Ken can get on this Friday. Friday or this weekend and we can play. I don't know where else to go. I really don't. Maybe I'm probably just gonna have to start YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. Googling it and just trying to find, like, Google online, try to find some better like vendors. I always think this is a really interesting room in here. It's like where they raise griffins or something. Yeah, they can even fly out the top. Yeah, see that? That's pretty cool.
What's on your mind?
Alright, so we can fly to Refugee Point. What was the other place I was thinking of? Yeah, that was all the way over in the other part of the world.
See you soon.
We'll go to Refugee Point real quick. They had some weapons there, but I just don't think they were that good. What is dead? Wonder what they have in the store. Venture through the dark portal. Zara tokens. Tabard of the Ascension Blessed. Tabard of... Ooh, what is this? Tabard. Well, this is kind of cool that they have their own little store to help promote, you know, to promote their game. That's kind of neat. You go to the store. I mean, I like that they, you know, you have ways you can help, you know, appearance. Oops, the web. I want to go to the web shop. You go to the appearance here. We've got pets. How about just appearance? What is it? Stylish backpack. And Jewel of the Fire Lord. Illusion. So these are like illusion. Arcane spears. What is this? Look at the Pepe. You can have a bird on your head. Now this is cool. The tendrils of the Naru. That's pretty badass. For the blessing of holy light. I want to look like this. Blessing of holy light. Add to cart. Added. That's pretty neat that they have some of those items. Now also we can look at the vendor here. This guy. Okay, so the one thing that's interesting is I don't think they said we couldn't do PvP battlegrounds, right? But it doesn't show until you have like honor and shit, so that sucks. I don't remember in like the rules that they said whether or not I could do battlegrounds, right? I'll have to ask Kargoz, hey, can I do battlegrounds? Here's the spear tradesman. Now he'll have some recipes, right? Roast crafter, which we know. But this is the guy that sells the weapons, the superior mace crafter. He has this one, but it's not as good as what I have. Now he does have this two-hand, but again, that's not as good. So yeah, he doesn't have jack shit either. Man, disappointing, to say the least. General goods, spear tradesman, alchemy, butcher. Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Oh, that's it, guys. I'm gonna log off. I can't seem to find any weapons that I can use that are better than what I have. Sorry, Ben. I'm gonna have to get off. But we are 30, almost. You know, we're getting close to 34. Dead. Any more death clips? Let's take a look. Oh, there are. There's this one. Clip of something. You realize she spawns ads? Oh, is this the 32 rogue death? Is she doing the let's take a look. Oh, she didn't realize this. This person tried to do the Bride of the Embalmer. Oh my goodness. At 32, yeah, that's just... Well, let's see how hard Bride of the Embalmer hits. Evasion. And the ads stun too. She roots and they stun. Watch, the ads will actually stun you too. No vanish? Oh my goodness. Low health warning. Oh no. Push this not up, distracts, nothing. It's got nothing. Dead. Wow. Really wasn't anything he could do there. Yeah, if you don't know she spawns ad, you're kind of begging to die, unfortunately. That was too bad that he didn't know that that Eliza has, you know, her little ads. That's why I haven't done Eliza yet, because she's got the root. The ads will stun you, and there's 3 of them now. They're only at like, I think, what, 28? But so once I hit like 35, I can probably steamroll Eliza. Okay, guys, we're gonna log out here, I think. Wait, this got a bartender, and oh, he's got a quest too.
How are you?
Oh, turtle meat. Sure, you can definitely accept that quest. All right, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a good one. Sorry, Ben. Maybe I'll catch you tomorrow, or maybe later tonight if I stream again. But I don't think I will. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.